Hi everyone, welcome to today's Altcoin Bible. Make sure to watch the extended version of this session where I cover 5, 6 different cryptos today. Also talk about Bitcoin and a little bit of the geopolitical instability and how to navigate it. Make sure to become a newsletter subscriber by clicking the link below and you get access to that session every single Wednesday. All right, let's get into my 90-second roundup. First of all, I like to go low risk in these scenarios when we're looking at, a cherry ripe. And for mine, that is Ethereum. It's been holding up phenomenally well. Likewise with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's holding above 102,000, which is really important. 100K, you could argue, just as important. Ethereum, it's holding this range, really obvious range beneath the 200-day moving average, but very clear ceiling here, very clear floor. It hasn't broken down, it hasn't broken up. In fact, if anything, it's coming down the bottom of the range, which gives me a lot of confidence in some buy levels through there. So 2,500, well, even from exactly here down to the 50-day moving average at 2450. So that is a real high area of interest for me. So kitchen sink, all those areas I would say are through there. Danger zone, really easy. A daily close beneath that 50-day moving average in this area here, let's say 2430, anywhere in there, I would get a little bit nervous and look to manage some risk. On the upside, a close above the 200-day moving average, really important. But ultimately, I think the breakout level is about 2800, that type of region. But I'd be getting very interested above these levels. So danger zone there. Targets as well, I think, look, once this breaks out, it's going to have a lot of energy. It's probably going to 3400 up on that trend line that I have. Also like the RSI is just flatlining on the 50, which is nice. All right, one to watch is actually Solana. Now, I could have used many different cryptos here. In the bigger version, I looked at Aave, I looked at, was it Sui, Virtuals. There's a few that look good, but I wanted to bring up Solana because in my view, this is building as a low risk one to watch because of the ETF hype that's now starting to come. And I think a lot of the sell pressure is beginning to wane a little bit after the pump.fund sell-off via Solana. So I'm just looking at the Fibonacci retracement levels. It's coming down and finding a bit of a floor here at $140 on top of the 100-day moving average. We've also got a very obvious bull divergence here with these two lows while the momentum on the RSI is gaining for the bulls. So while this looks a little bit bleak in this lower high downtrend, there is a thought here that it is bottoming and it's going to move higher. As long as Bitcoin can maintain where it is here, there is a thought here that there can be a breakout here. If it gets through the 10 EMA and the 20 and lands somewhere in here, 158, 160, then I think the bull divergence is really playing out. But we just don't know until it has broken that level and we see a higher high. Then you go, all right, yeah, the bull divergence is absolutely playing out here. There's going to be a real spring higher. So don't mind that at all. Danger zone for me is just easy. It's below these two levels here at about 140 even. Buying, I'd say essentially through here. If we get a run back in, you can sort of look to buy through this area. But yeah, a lot of these charts are really in the buy areas that I'm very interested in at the moment after a bit of a sell-off from a lot of the fear. Now, my danger zone this week, I could have chosen a lot of charts, but I want to keep sort of focusing on cryptos we've looked at before and also with a semblance of liquidity. And with DOG, it's an interesting one because it was above its 200-day moving average and now it's closed beneath. But I want to just have a look here exactly what we're seeing. So that level there broke conclusively through the 200, closed underneath, retest to the underside now, support turn resistance. It's come back down. Big red candle there as the bears gain control. So I think DOG is actually headed down, to sort of test out these kind of levels through there. Also closed beneath the 50 on that RSI. So for mine, if we just sort of go from there, let's drag that down. I think we're going to the 0.618 down there at about 3,000 levels. So that's how I'm looking at a danger zone here. Buy levels, I think you can start to get considered around 28, 3,000 at the 100-day moving average for DOG. All right, guys, hope you have a wonderful day. Chat soon. See you. Bye.